Hi there, we're Kerrin and Luci from Jive, and we teach live and online modern Jive classes.
If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to keep you up to date with all our other free videos.
Before taking part, please check out the health and safety disclaimer, which are in the details below.
So if you're all ready, let's jump to it.
So then, welcome to our Improve Your Move section. Here we're going to take one move, break it down and look at different things that you can do to improve that move. Now, if you are brand new, we would suggest that you check out our channel and look at the full teach for the move first, and then look at ways that you can improve it from there. So let's go.
So the first move, just to remind you, it looks like this. We come back, into the side, out to the side, forward, under and away, return and back.
So what we're going to do for you, we're quickly going to block it through. Remember, if you've never done the first move before, to check it out on the Jive channel. There's a full teach on there for you.
So, very quickly then, we're going to take a step back, left to right. We're going to draw our partners into the side. Now remember, the important thing here for the ladies is not to turn in, not to turn in early. So you don't want to be turning out early. You want to be coming in side to side. So that's probably the main thing there. As we push down with our left hand, ladies or followers, you need to take that right foot behind the left. Guys, your weight's on your right foot. You can go either left, but we'll come to the right, or behind with the left foot there. So we'll come on to that in a moment. From there, we're going to bring you back to our previous position, and then we raise that left hand, turn you underneath, and then step away, stepping into return, and then back. So hopefully that's kind of just a little reminder for you of the basic move. So here we go with the first move, and these are my top 3 tips on how to improve this move. So from here, I'm just going to draw Luci. Actually, I'm going to place her just here. And when we get into the first part of the move, i.e. we're stepping in side to side, my first tip, my tip number 1, is how you actually turn the ladies out. Now, obviously, we use the right hand to pull round on the hip, but it's this left hand is what I want to look at. What I see quite a lot in our live classes is this left hand going out. Okay, we try and turn the ladies out from the shoulder, and we try and turn the ladies by sweeping that arm out, which doesn't really work that well. And as a leading point of view, it doesn't really lead that well either. So from here, you want to try and keep this left hand close to the body, and then turn the ladies out this way, or the followers out this way. So you just bring the hand back to the shoulder and down, taking the shortest distance, not all the way around. It just doesn't seem to work that way. As we stay in this same position, Luci, for my tip number 2, Luci sweeps her right foot back, so her right foot's behind the left. And then what I've got a bit of a choice. What I don't want to do is just stay on the spot, because it means there's no shape, there's no movement, and it just doesn't particularly look very stylish or well, very nice, really, does it? So you're just kind of there. So what you want to try and do is you can either take this left foot out to the side, okay, as you turn out. You could go behind. Well, there are a number of first move variations that require you to take that left foot behind. So do be aware that on some moves that you will need to. That's as part of the move. But what I tend to do a lot is I tend to go forward. And what I do is I bring the foot in, and as Luci goes back, I actually kind of bring it in and then away. And as I go forward, I can then hold her at my outstretched arms to give it a little bit of shape, as opposed to just being nice and upright and straight. So I'm actually then leaning away from her, giving it a little bit of shape, so that when I pull back with this left hand, I can bring this left foot back in as well. So we're back to our previous position. So from here, I bring the foot in and then out. Bring her back into a previous position, bringing the foot in as well. So we're just kind of leaning away. Now my last tip, tip number 3, you're kind of changing the move a little bit. I suppose in a way you could say it's a different move, but we're changing a little bit. Now, instead of doing all the turns and returns, so we're turning the ladies, and then returning the ladies. And then your next move that might follow this will be a turn and return. Then the next one might be a turn and return. I like to break it up a little bit. And what I like to do is, instead of a turn and return, I like to just bring forward, let go of the left hand, and I just like to gently push with the right. I just like to do a little lead out with the right. So it keeps all the movement around about waist level. So it's not going up and down and up and down. It just keeps all the movement nice and low, and you're just guiding your partner through with that right hand. So effectively, for my 3 tips, if I do it from this angle, I step back on 1, into the side, I snap down from the shoulder and go through on that left foot, bring Luci in, and then from there I just push through, catching with the left hand.
So let's have a look at my top 3 tips for the follower's point of view. Okay, so we're stepping away. We want to get used to maybe trying something different with the spare arm. Some people like to take the arm straight, some like to take it in a bend. Whichever you prefer or you're comfortable doing is absolutely fine. What we do want to do is shape the hands. If we're going to take the hand out, we don't want to leave the hands flat or palm facing. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your middle finger, drop it down, tuck your thumb in, so that as you take the hand out, you've actually got a nice shape to it. So doing something with a hand. So as you step away, the hand comes out. Now, what I see a lot then is as the ladies step in, they then take the hand to the shoulder straight away. However, if you leave the hand out, as you turn round, your hand will naturally go up to your partner's shoulder. So that's my tip number 1, which is hand shaping and keeping the hand out when you step in. There are lots of steps back you can do on the first move. So for my tip number 2, I like to do a ronde and a ball change on the end. So I'll show you what I mean. Instead of coming in and doing step, step, I like to come in and out, sweep, 1, 2. Now, we teach a lot of rondes also in our fitness classes as well. A ronde is basically drawing a big round circle on the floor. Now the only way that you can do this is to bend the supporting leg. If you don't bend the supporting leg, which is the left one in this move, your foot will very quickly come off the floor, and that doesn't look so good. So you bend, I'll show you from facing this way. So you bend from the supporting leg, you sweep the right round, bring it behind, and then you do a weight change, 1, 2. Now, if I exaggerate the weight change so you can see it more, you come round, 1, 2. But obviously we're not going to pick our feet up off the floor. So it takes a little bit of practice. So as we come in, we go round, 1, 2. But you've got to slightly dip into it. So when we put it into practice from here, we go back, in, round, 1, 2, and then forward. My last tip is I like to use triple steps on the way out. So a triple step, 3 small little steps, does what it says on the tin really. So when we've got into this position, and it doesn't matter if Kerrin was to do a normal turn and return, I could do it in that as well, or whether he just pushes me out. So what I do, Kerrin's going to do a push out on this time. So as I come forward, I do 3 little steps. So it's in the same amount of time as what I'd get on the normal jive turn out. So as I go forward, I go right, cross the left behind, and go right. And then as I unturn, so back to face my partner, I go left, cross in front, left, and hold. So when we put that to account, from here we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and catch. Just something nice to do. So my top 3 tips are taking the hand out with some shaping, leaving the hand there when you're coming in. From here, into your ronde, ball change. From here, 2 triple steps starting on the right. Triple 1 left, triple 2 and out. So we hope this helps your dancing, and please check out the Ginger Jive channel for more Improve Your Move videos.